Welcome to our live stream viewers tuning in already. We're just about to get underway here. Superstar Saturday Showdown. All right. Mr. Mark Moser already tuning in already, telling us, reminding us all to keep it clean out there. It looks like my driver's ready to rock and roll once again. Who do you got at the south end of the track here? All right, thank you, sir. Oh, we got plenty of marshals out there. Remember, drivers, there's 7 of you in this one. Don't make me make a B main. All right, the order is going to be Charles, Brent, David, Scott, Mike, Luke, and John. Roll it off. And here we go. Caution out 2, Mr. Rains trying to drive into the infield. I got some old faces back, and caution in 3, caution in 3. Got some old faces coming back tonight. Mr. Quintel, caution in 1, caution in 1. Quintel getting a short course late model together. Gonna beat and bang with these boys too. Mr. Bowen out there. Quintel showing the way at the line. 38 lap pace here, 4 flat. Quintel and that number 41. Blue got yellow and orange stripes on the side. Caution in 4, stay low through 4. Driver, stay low. And it's clear. Mr. Charles in second with the purple and gray. Now Brent to second in the white, black, and pink, number 21. Charles the third.
Left.
Luke Smith in the country time scheme, that yellow and pink, in 4th. Dave Coleman in 5th in the Coca-Cola scheme. John Cola out there with the white and blue. Number 5, Mr. Mike Rains with the silver, black, and green. Guys, there's plenty of room out there. Caution in the 3, caution in the 3. And it's clear. 130 down, 230 to go. Fast laps here. Quintel 6-1, Bowen 6-2, Charles 6-0, Coleman 6-4, Luke 6-6, Cola 6-8, and Mike 7-0.
Two minutes left.
Just past halfway. Up next, Slash Street. Give me John Shahid, Scott Werstein, Randy Werstein, Evan Page. Caution in the back straight. Richard behind you. Rich. And looks like we got a couple stones on the front straight now.
One minute left.
.40 seconds to go. Quintel showing the way on a 37 lap pace. Charles back by about a lap and a half, maybe 2 now. Brent behind him a little bit by 1.1, that is. So we got a good battle here between the purple and gray and the white, pink, and black car. Coleman in 4th. Luke taking over 4th now. Coleman back just under a quarter second. 15 seconds to go. Cola back in 6th by 2 laps. Mike behind him by a couple more. That is time, drivers. Race it out. Race it out. I'll let you know when you're all done. Looking for a couple more here. And shut it down. Scott Quintel taking that one. 37.41, finishing out with his fast lap of a 6.1. Charles in second with 35 and 4.05. Bowen 4.07. Luke with 34. Coleman 33. Cole 32. And Mike with 30.
Three minutes left.
All right, drivers, put your car on the table. Head back out the track to Marshall. Slash Street, let's get them down. Checked in. I got Mr. Stroman tuning in from South Carolina again. I guess he's not watching his buddy Kermit down at the dad's race. Kermit TQ'd Stadium Truck and
left.
was second in the Pro Stock class. Last I knew, anyway. Poor Mr. Randy. Didn't get the radio here.
Two minutes left.
All right, guys, hold on. The red light is on. I need Mr. Scott to check in, and only Scott. Transponders assigned here, or reassigned. All right. Mr. Evan. All right, looks like we got some marshals out there. We'll turn you boys loose. You got a minute 30 on the clock.
90 seconds left. "75 seconds left.
All right, boys and girls, we got ourselves another YouTuber out there in the making. Mr. Charles out there. He's running the
1 minute left.
headset mounted GoPro. Doing some RC and arcade stuff. If you're into that, check him out. Otter's Ventures, Otter's Revenge. I'm not exactly sure off the top of my head. But he's posting it in the thing there. Give him a check out.
45 seconds left.
All right, looks like all my drivers are ready to go. Happy with whatever adjustments they've made. The order is going to be John, Scott, and Evan.
30 seconds left.
And here we go with Slash Street Stock. So we got Scott out there in the green and gray, leading at the moment. John in the, let's see, red and black, orange and black, number 8. And Mr. Evan rocking the Lightning McQueen paint scheme tonight. Gotta work the cushion out there. Just about a minute into this one, Mr. Scott showing the way on a 34-lap run here. Make that 35 now with a new fast lap of a 6.6. Evan just dropped a 7.4 fast time for himself. Mr. John has an 8 flat. John behind Evan by 3.9 at the line. Oh, John spinning it out. Back underway. $130 down, $230 to go. Up next, Ocala Bomber. Start heading this way. Mr. Nanfeld Jr. checking in. Thought he was going to the rodeo or something tonight.
2 minutes left.
.230 down, 125 to go. Still Scott on a 35-lap run here. Evan on a 30. He's back about 3 laps to the line. Mr. John behind him by 1 lap. Boys are going to finish out here and then figure out how to make it go faster for the next round. So looking for our bombers, Luke, TJ, Wags, Mike Rains, David Coleman,
1 minute
and
left.
Mr. Cola. That is time, drivers. Race it out, race it out. And shut it down. Mr. Scott taking it. 35.401. Evan with 30 and 402. Mr. John with 28 and 4 flat. He missed it by 0.04 hundredths second. Finish out with his fast lap of a 7.6 there on that last lap.
3 minutes left.
All right, guys, cars to the table. Head back out the track to Marshall. And Ocala Bomber, let's throw it on down. Get them checked in.
Two minutes 30 seconds left.
All right, let's see. It looks like everybody but Mr. Luke is checked in already. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, guys, we got some marshals out there.
2 minutes left.
You got 2 minutes to turn and burn.
$90 seconds left.
Oh, baby. Mr. Wags got a new paint job tonight, new body.
75 seconds left.
Don't hit this one for like a week or two, guys, okay? Just don't hit his body. You just painted that thing today.
One minute left. $45 seconds left. $30 seconds left. 15 seconds left.
All right, last call
seconds
for any
left.
adjustments.
Less than 5 seconds.
All right, your order is going to be Mr. John Cola, followed by Luke Smith, TJ Nolan, Jason Wags, Mike Raines. Excuse me, Mr. Cola, you're last. Sorry about that. Luke Smith, TJ Nolan, Jason Wagner, Mike Raines, David Coleman, and John Cola. Cola, Luke, TJ, Jason, Mike, and Coleman. And sorry, Cola's still last. It's just showing up wrong here. All right, boys. Here we go. And we're off and running. Mr. TJ and Luke already beating and banging out there. Wags just gonna drive underneath him, says thanks, and he spins it out. Almost puts it in the infield. Oh man, these boys just, this ain't the 79 500 guys. You're not winning anything or fighting for it. But I do appreciate the show. Oh, we got a turtle in turn 4. Stay low, stay low. Ooh, Wag's got to figure that out. She wants to snap loose on him very fast. Number 78 on the side of that car now. Looks like his real truck as far as the paint color goes. All right, we're about 1 minute into this. Mr. John Cola showing the way at the line on a 35 lap pace. TJ on a 33, behind him by 2.6. Mike Raines in third by 2.5. Coleman back 8/10 in fourth. Wags another 3.375 there. Wags now down to less than a tenth. Luke in 6 by 2 seconds and change. So still anybody's battle. Oh, throwing a hip check or elbow check on Wags. Ooh, TJ almost went there too deep. He saved it. Wags out there trying to find his groove. He's trying to work the edge of the groove and the cushion. Oh no, Coleman spinning it out there. Run on the Trump train car.
2 minutes left.
Cole's got one slow lap out there, and that was like a second lap on a 36 lap run here. Throwing it down that orange number 5. Coming off 3 and 4. TJ out there in the silver black with the red stripe on it in second. Mike Raines in the cheater body, black, silver, and green number 10. Luke Smith somewhere out there. He's got the blue, yellow, and green, and black. I don't know. He's got everything on that thing. Mr. Coleman riding the American flag thing there with the gray backing on it. And Mr. Wags all the way down to the basement right now. 3 seconds back. I think he's saving it for the main. DJ dropping a new fast lap of a 6.4 previous lap. Mike's got a 6.8, Luke 6.5, Coleman 6.9, Wags 6.7. John Cola with a fast lap of a 6.42.
1 minute left.
Up next, buggy late model start heading to staging. Watching one, go high the one, high the one. Oh, Coleman pulls out in front of everybody. High means high, like way out there. And we're clear. And now it's Cola ahead of TJ by 4.8. Looks like Cola had a little kerfluffle there. TJ's running him down a little bit here. About a whole lap behind him at the moment with 10 seconds to go. This is a decent bar here in Bomber. That is time, drivers. Race it out, race it out. I'll let you know when you're all done. Looking for one more and shut it down. John Cola going to take that. 35 and 4 flat. TJ with 35.406. Mike and Luke with 33. Coleman with 32. And Wags with 31.
3 minutes left.
All right, and we got two guys running back to back on this one. Mike's already got his other car here, it looks like. And Mr. TJ's got to go swap out.
Two minutes 30 seconds left.
Check in with our online viewers here. Stroman says he was drag racing the Fox body. You're going to be down next week? Oh my gosh. This ought to be interesting. Problem is, I don't think we're racing Thursday, so I don't know if we're going to do a Wednesday race or a Friday race or what. We'll see. So stay tuned to the Facebook channel.
2 minutes left.
All right, let's get them checked in. So far, I got TJ and Bob. Looking for Brent, Scott, Evan, and Mike. All right, we got some marshals out here. We're going to turn these boys loose.
90 seconds left.
Got a few minutes to test and tune.
"75 seconds left. One minute left. "45 seconds left. "30 seconds left.
All right, just waiting on Mr. Evan to get on down here. I know he's had to run back and forth. Plenty of time. Got 5 heats around. We can
15 seconds left.
fudge numbers a little bit here. A beautiful night for some
10
racing,
seconds left.
especially after the last couple of days.
Less than 5 seconds.
We didn't get a whole heck of a lot of rain, but it was always wet, so it never had a chance to dry out till today. Mike's came out this morning, put the fudge-wizzle on it. Making up words here. Looking pretty good. Anybody see Evan walking this way? All right, no rush, man. Just want to make sure. Like I said, I knew you had to run back and forth. So my secret with the transponders is some Velcro on both, and either a Y harness, depending on how fancy electronics are. All right, take a couple laps, sir. Take a couple laps. All right, looks like everybody's good to go. Made some last-minute adjustments on Evan's car earlier. We'll see how it goes this round. The order is going to be TJ, Brent, Bob, Scott, Evan, and Mike. And here we go. Oh, we got a kerfuffle. Evan and Scott, I think, getting into it on the start. I see what they do here after a couple more laps, so we get in a race order. Got Brent Bowen out there in the white, number 21. Got a little pink writing on the spoiler, showing the way. Fast lap of a 5.81. TJ in second by 3.3. Mike Raines to third at the moment. Scott to fourth by 1.9. Bob back 6/10 in fifth. And Evan half a second behind him in sixth. Bob rocking that Mustang, McAllister Mustang body out here in the buggy late model class tonight. We'll see how it does.
3 minutes left.
He's got a little more tuning to do. Caution in two. And it's clear. Great to see Bob back in town. Down from, I believe it was West Virginia. Thereabouts. I know he wants to race some sprint cars, so if you guys got him, you guys get on the Facebook page and chat it up a bit. 1:30 to go. 2:30. Excuse me, 1:30 down, 2:30 to go. Woo! Evan with a new fast lap of a 6.67. Mike's got a 6.64. Scott 6.71. TJ 6.32. Brent stepping up to a 5.80. Bob just dropped a 6.89. Halfway, drivers,
2
halfway.
minutes left.
Like Brent's car is handling pretty good out there right meow. Definite groove out there you want to be in. Caution in 1 and 2. Stay high through 1 and 2. And it's clear. .40-lap pace here for Brent Bowen. Fast lap 5.72 on about 5 laps ago. Just about a minute to go. Sportsman, you're up next. Start heading this way. It's going to be Joe, Richard, Bob, and Miles getting to run the oval tonight. Running Dad's short course out here tonight. TJ, new fast lap of a 6.22. TJ's running the chrome scheme out there. I'm calling it. Probably looks gray on the screen. That is time, drivers. Race it out, race it out. I'll let you know when you're all done. And shut it down. Brent Bowen taking that 40 laps in 4:01. TJ with 37. Scott 35. Mike 34. Evan 34. Bob with 31. Mr. Evan throwing a new fast lap there on that last lap of a 6.6.
3 minutes left.
And looks like Mr. Quintel has a fan on our YouTube channel. Sunshine cheering Scott on.
Two minutes 30 seconds left.
All right, looks like we got a couple cars out there ready to check them in.
2 minutes left.
Mr. Bob is good to go. Looking for Richard. He's putting his car down. Mr. Joe, check in for me, sir.
Ninety seconds left.
All right, what else we got out there? Let's see. Mr. Miles, check in. There we go. Everybody's checked in. We got
75 seconds left.
like we got all our marshals out there. Gentlemen, turn them loose. You got a minute on the clock.
One minute left. "45 seconds left. "30 seconds left.
All right, looks like these boys are about ready to rock and roll. The order for this one's going to be Joe, Richard, Bob, and Miles. Roll them off.
15 seconds left.
And here we go. Remember, you're not on the clock till you cross that line. Oh, we got a kerfluffle. Go, go, go. Qualifying. If this was a main, we'd do something about it. Got to the line. Whoa. Caution down the front straightaway. Stay high. Stay high. And it's clear. Now we found out Joe's got a... Not Joe. Bob's got a few more ponies underneath the hood. You change the gearing on that, getting a little more out of it. Let's see what they can do here. After about 40 seconds, Mr. Richard showing the way on a 30-lap pace. Miles back behind him by 2.7. Bob 5.5 in third, and Joe trying to run them all down. Sportsmen, we got all sorts of levels of ability here.
3 minutes
Not quite
left.
to the... Now looks like we're going to try to get Joe a little pit stop here and double check something on him. $115 down, $245 to go. Bob dropped a 7.5 last time by. Richard with a 6.8. Like Joe's body's rubbing the tires when he's turning in there, causing the push a little bit. We can take care of that later. Richard, Miles back 3.5 seconds in second. Bob in third. Down about a lap there. And Joe back a couple more after having a pit stop.
Two minutes left.
Oh, I'm hearing a little Michael McDonald on the radio. I think this is one of TJ's favorite songs. He likes to belt out in the shower. He's looking at me like, what? $135 to go. Richard rocking a 30-lap pace right now. Miles on a 29, Bob 27, Joe on 18. Kerfluffle on turn 3 and 4, and it's clear. I think somebody's hammering metal on metal on an RC car, and that's
1
usually
minute
not a
left.
good sign. Hopefully it's not what it is. Richard fast lap of a 6.7. Miles has a 7.6. Bob 7.5. Joe 8.5. Richard in the dark Camaro out there. Miles running his dad's purple and gray short course. Bob in the all white short course. Joe out there in the blue, white, and red. I'm not sure if he's French or what, but no, I'm kidding. 20 seconds, drivers. Now, Richard only ahead of Miles by less than a quarter of a second at the line. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, it's up to 8/10 now. Five seconds to go. Ooh, Miles out, way out high in turn 2. That is time, drivers. Keep racing, keep racing. I'll let you know when you're all done. Oh, Richard going way out wide in turn 4. And shut him down. Wow, at the last second there, Miles Lazat going to take that one by .062 seconds. 30 and 407 to Richard's 30 and 407. Bob with 28. Mr. Joe with 19. Good thing it's only a qualifier, otherwise Richard might be on the suicide watch. Ah, we're kidding. All right, it is 5:45, so gonna take at least a 20-minute break here, so maybe get started about 6:05. All right, track's back on for practice. Once again, round 2, 6:05.
7.5, 7.4, 8.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.4, 7.4, 7.2, 7.0,
6.8,
7.3, 7.1, 7.4, 8.2, 7.2, 7.2, 7.1, 7.1,
6.9,
7.3, 7.2, 7.3, 7.3,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, round 2 starting now. Come on down.
Three minutes left.
Looking for short course late model. Scott, Charles, Brent, Luke, David, Coleman, John Cola, Mike Rains. Come on down.
Two minutes 30 seconds left.
All right, let's get them out there and checked in. Come on, you got to know your dire straits there, Scott. All right, marshals. Looks like we got a few of them out there. Get one volunteer at the north end of the track. That would really be great.
2 minutes left.
In the meantime, drivers, roll them off. You got 2 on the clock to turn and burn. I figured Quintel, of all the people here, might have a little more appreciation for a little horn section there.
90 seconds
Not
left.
refined enough. For those of you at home, we got a little dire straits on the radio here, and it's got a horn section.
75 seconds left.
Hey, this is a classic rock station, okay? All right, looking for Coleman and Rains to check it in. I think Coleman's jiggling the handle.
1 minute left.
All right, Mr. Coleman says he's out already. Hopefully he's get that sorted out for the main.
"45 seconds left. "30 seconds left.
All right, last call for any adjustments. Last call for any adjustments.
15 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Less than 5 seconds.
Oh, baby, this is going to be exciting. We got a couple of transponders. Not the strongest out there. We'll see what happens. All right, your order is going to be Quintel, Charles, Brent, Luke, Cola, and Rains. And here we go. Caution in 2, and it's clear. All right, after about 45 seconds, it's Charles showing the way. 38 lap pace here. Brent back 3.7 in second. Quintel in third by just under a second. Luke behind him by under a tenth. Cola back a little bit more in fifth. Make that 1.8. And Mike Raines rounding out the field here.
3 minutes left.
Everybody's counting okay except Mr. Raines. I'm having to try to hand count this thing. Not quite putting out the juice out of that transponder as everybody else. Charles showing the way. 39 lap pace here. TQ run by about 2 laps. You can't find our leader coming down the back straightaway in that purple and gray. Putting Brent maybe another lap down right now. This is Charles' third race, third or
2
fourth
minutes
race
left.
on the oval. Caution in 2, caution in 2. Charles been running the off-road a little bit longer than the oval. He's got this another car together and out here throwing it down. Luke in second. Country time. The yellow and pink back about 2 laps at the moment. Brent behind him by 1.8. Quintel back another 3/10. Cola back about a lap and change in fifth. Mr. Mike down in sixth here. He's a couple more laps behind him, but that's a transponder issue. We'll see if we can't work through some of this. Just about a minute to go. Up next, Slash Street. Start heading this way.
1 minute left.
.30 seconds to go. Luke dropping a 6.1. Fast lap is Charles 5.99. Brent with a 6.16. Quintel 6.35. Cola 6.69. Raines 7.42. 15 seconds to go. No, the helicopters are not looking for anybody over here. Oh, Cola going through turn 2. Jumping the hula hoop there. That is time, drivers. Race it out, race it out. Looking for one more and shut it down. Charles Lazer taking that one. New TQ, 38.401. Luke Smith with 36.402. Going to put him third overall. Brent with 36.403. Going to line up fourth. Quintel with 36.405. Not proving his first round time. He's lined up second at the moment. Mr. Cola, 33.401. Going to put him fifth overall. And Mr. Raines, the 26.404, and probably a few extra laps in there, but it's not going to change anything.
Three minutes left.
All right, Slash Street, let's get him on out here.
Two minutes 30 seconds left.
All right, looks like my marshals are out there. Scott's doing it right. He can put the pizza in his mouth and still do the textbook two-handed marshaling. All right, gentlemen, you got 2 minutes on the clock to roll them off.
Two minutes left. "90 seconds left. "75 seconds left.
All right, looks like all my drivers are ready to rock and roll.
1 minute left.
There's going to be Werstein, Evan, John. Got a little substitute driver here, unfortunately. Mr. Randy
45
forgot,
seconds
didn't
left.
quite have his radio here tonight, so he's going to bum a run off in Scott's car this round, followed by Evan and John. And here we go. All right, 45 seconds into this one, Mr. Werstein showing the way, 33.401. Evan behind him by 4/10 at the line. John, new fast lap 8.23 on the previous lap on a 29 lap run here. Evan and
3
John
minutes
improving their
left.
times at the moment. Just about halfway, drivers. Randy showing the way on a 33.403.
2 minutes left.
Not going to improve upon Scott's first round there just yet. We'll see what happens with about 2 minutes to go. Evan, new fast lap 7.0. John's down to an 8.1, and Randy's got a 6.9. Like Evan now, the only one improving a qualifying time at the moment. See if John can get back into the swing of things. I keep wanting to yell, "Get to the chopper!" I won't. If you're unfamiliar with Ocala, we are a couple of blocks from downtown. And there's an event going on downtown, and they have the helicopters flying over just because. Just over a minute to go. Up next, Ocala Bomber. It's going to be Luke,
1 minute
TJ,
left.
Jason, Mike, and Coleman. Caution in one, and it's clear. 35 seconds, drivers. And Randy's got a 6.9 on lap 4. Evan has a 7 flat. John with a 7.9. Some fast laps there. About 15 seconds to go. Mr. Evan proving his qualifying time. The Lightning McQueen paint scheme coming down through 3 and 4 now. Off 4. Down the front straightaway. John's rocking the number 8 orange and black, and Randy's running the green and gray of Scott's car. That is time, drivers. Race it out. And shut it down. Randy going to take that one 33.405. Evan with 32 and 406, and John with 26 and 405.
3 minutes left.
All right. Let's see who's made the adjustments in this class. Mr. Cole, I was out there
2
putting
minutes,
it to
30
him.
seconds left.
Missed that extra lap by 8/10. If he just hugged the corner tighter in one corner. But he's got to worry about TJ now. TJ's also got 35 laps. The rest of the field's got to find a little bit more. All right, we got a couple marshals out there. We're going to turn these boys loose. 2 minutes on that
left.
clock.
Ninety seconds left.
You know, they're in that chopper looking down here, looking at us racing,
75
having a good
seconds
time. They
left.
wish they were here.
One minute left. "45 seconds left.
All right, let's see what we got out there. Who are we missing? Everybody's checked in except Mr. Rains. He's dialing that radio in, see if he can't get that car turned on and out there.
30 seconds left. "15 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Less than 5 seconds.
All right, boys and girls, let's slow them down, slow them down. Your order for this one is going to be John Cole, TJ Nolan, Mike Rains, Luke Smith, David Coleman, Jason Wagner. Once again, Cola, Nolan, Rains, Smith, Coleman, and Wagner. Current TQ 35 and 4 flat. Let's see what these boys can do. Time to shake and bake. If you're new to these are off-road buggies with cool bodies on them for the most part. It's called Bomber. We're running 17.5 rated motors, blinky speed control settings, so no timing in any of the speedos. Coleman's got his ferret. Was that the ferret? No, I don't remember that. But it's cool. I run a Chevelle. I've got a 57 Ford or 55 Ford. I've got a 40 Willys. I think it's the Willys. So, cool cars. And all these little Camaro things out there. They all look the same.
3 minutes left.
All right, you pick up your leader. Going through 1 and 2. That all orange car, number 5. Style and profile. Mr. Cola on rails. Oh, Coleman spins out in front of him. They get a little closer comfort. Mr. Luke back 1 second. He's in the blue, green, yellow, and black Camaro with the yellow wheels. TJ in the silver, black, red. Jason Wagner in the all blue, number 78, I think it is now. He's finally got some numbers we can read. He's in 4th by a little bit over a lap. Mr. Rain's trying to run him down back 4 seconds. New fast lap for Mike in the black and silver, number 10. And Coleman. Got to smooth out that throttle input. He's just lighting those tires up and spinning it out.
2 minutes left.
$140 to go. Up next, race number 4, buggy late model. Start heading this way. Pick up our leader. Oh, almost getting tangled up with Cola there. Or, excuse me, Coleman. TJ going for the dive bomb. Not working out for him in that one. It's Cola, Luke Smith. TJ back 6.3 in 3rd now. Wags, Mike Rains, David Coleman. Rains and Coleman just dropping some new fast
1
laps
minute
there.
left.
Coleman, another new fast lap, back to back, down to a 7 flat. I'm not sure Mr. Coleman's got the right tire setup for this one. He's definitely struggling right now. 40 seconds to go. Cola showing the way on a 35.405. That is 5 seconds off his TQ with 30 seconds to go. He's got to step it up here a little bit. I think it's close to being locked in there at the moment. Luke on a 34.4 flat. Gonna bump up to 3rd overall. He's back 2.5 seconds on the clock. Mr. TJ crossing the line there somewhere. Oh, he's sideways. What a save. He's back 6.9 seconds in 3rd. That is time, drivers. Race it out. Race it out. Looking for one more. Looking for Coleman. Everybody else is good to go. Get out of his way. It's not going to change anything. It's okay. We got this. Wags taken out.
3 minutes
Guy's still
left.
racing. That's Mr. Cola taking it 35.404. Luke 34. TJ 33. Wags 32. Rains 32. Coleman struggling that round. All right, buggy late models. Get them out there and checked in. Once again, no hot laps till we
2
turn you
minutes
loose.
30 seconds left.
Mr. Richard Doyle tuning in here tonight, watching, assuming his son, because they're both Richard Doyle, so.
Two minutes left. 90 seconds left.
All right, looking for a couple more check-ins here. Mr. Werstein just throwing his down. I think Evan's on his way as well. And Mr. Rains is changing out
75
cars.
seconds left.
Plenty of time. See, we got marshals out there. Gentlemen, get them facing the right direction and roll them off. You got a minute on the clock.
1 minute left. "45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. "15 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Less than 5 seconds.
All right, looks like all my drivers are ready to rock and roll. Your order is going to be Brent Bowen, TJ Nolan, Scott Werstein, Mike Rains, Evan Page, Bob O'Sullivan. And it looks like Bob's throwing the real late model body out there for this one. See what happens. Here we go. All right, Bowen starting them off with a low 6-0 here. TJ 6-5, Werstein 6-8, Evan 6-8, Mike Rains 6-9. Caution in 3, stay low through 3. Bob with a 7-1, all the way up to third now. Bowen a little loose in the grooves, having to counter steered off the corner to get some forward drive.
3 minutes
Making
left.
it work though, 39 lap pace. He's off TQ by about a lap right now. DJ in second back, 3 seconds at the line with a new fast lap of a 6-1. Bob fast lap of a 6-8. Down about 2 laps right now. Brent dropping a new fast lap of 5.81. Now White, number 21. Caution in 1. Good save from our drivers. Thank you, gentlemen. Work together. So Brent in the White 21. TJ's running the chrome scheme out there. Black spoiler. Bob is running orange and green. Mr. Scott running yellow and green. Little city scheme from Days of Thunder. Mr. Mike running black, silver, and green. And
2
Mr.
minutes
Evan,
left.
the all orange. Caution out of 4. Plenty of time, guys. Gotta drive smart and smooth. Caution off of 2. Caution off of 2. Brent, TJ, Bob right now. Still holding out. Bob over Mike for that third spot by 1.3 at the line. We got a little battle going on there right now. Only Bob improving his qualifying time at the moment. Like, these guys have not found the right adjustments to go faster.
1 minute left.
TJ probably the closest to his first round time out of all these guys at the moment. See if he can't get up on that improvement train there and get it going. Mr. Werstein with a 6-7 previous lap. New fast lap for him with 30 seconds to go. Sportsman, you need to be down here now. Bowen, TJ, Bob, Mike Raines back. Now, Scott Werstein back 4.8 and 4th. Mike Raines behind him by less than a tenth. Evan back another 3.5. So 4th through 6 battling out here right now. 5 seconds to go. That is time, drivers. Looking for 2 more. And shut it down. And at the last second there, Mike Raines going to steal that one away by less than 300ths. Or less than 400ths. Mr. Bowen, 39 of 402, going to take that one. TJ with 36.4 flat. Bob with 33 laps. Mike with 33 laps. Scott with 33 laps. Evan with 32. But only Mr. Bob improved his time.
3 minutes left.
That's how it goes sometimes. I think the difference was everybody was looking a little better there, just weren't quite as fast overall.
Two minutes 30 seconds
So
left.
even though Bob improved his time, he's still going to line up 6th out of all those times from the first round too. All right, looking for Sportsman. Let's get him down there and checked in.
Two minutes left.
All right. We got a check in here from Will Ganas. Thought you guys are racing down in Ron John's tonight. But they want to tune in and check us out. Appreciate it. We feel the love. Seeing some shiny stuff on the track here. Bob, there was one more to the right of where you just were. I don't know if what it was.
90 seconds
No,
left.
about a foot in and foot to your right. Come over to me a little bit. Right there. Now go forward 2 feet. I don't. It's just shiny to me. I don't know what that is. To your left side of your left foot.
75 seconds left.
All right, gentlemen. Let's roll them off. We got marshals out there. Drivers to get those cars moving. Get those cars moving. Do not park on the straightaway unless you're out by the pipe. Miles, I suggest you definitely need to move one way or the other. Just go to the back side of the middle of the straightaway, sir. Go to the middle of the back straightaway. Park it by the inside pipe. Some of our guys like to sashay down that straightaway and go into that first turn a little too shallow. What? Mr. Gana saying Brent had that buggy late model hooked up. Yes, he did. They're at home watching on TV.
Left.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
10 seconds
All right,
left.
my marshals are ready. My drivers look to be ready.
Less than 5 seconds.
The order for this one's Miles, Richard, Bob, and Joe. Roll them off. Like Miles' second or third time getting a run. And here we go. See what he does here. Stole it right at the last second, the last corner. Mr. Richard had a kerfluffle and turned forward the last lap. Gave up the lead. And he's out for blood now. Oh, he's throwing elbows. And oh, he spins it out. All right, after 35 seconds right now at the line, Joe Miller showing the way in the blue, white, red. Miles in the purple and gray in second, both ahead of the old TQ. Mr. Bob back in third right now by 3.9 seconds. Mr. Richard behind him by less than 2/10. Couple new fast laps out there. We'll run down those right now. Mr. Joe with a 7.3, Miles 7.4, Richard 7.2, Bob
left.
with a 7.7. Richard throwing a 6.88 out there. Just running the black Camaro. Bob in the white short course late model. And our leader's getting tangled up now. Three-way battle for that top spot. Joe, Richard, and Miles at the line, all separated by 3.2. Miles throwing an elbow check on Joe. I think Richard's going to steal this lead over here at the line. We'll see what happens. There it is. Guys, you're on your own clock. Joe testing that softball in turn 4 there. Halfway, drivers, halfway.
2 minutes left.
Bob with a new fast lap. Previous lap with a 7.3. Top 3 still ahead of the old TQ. Now everybody's ahead of the old TQ. Richard showing the way. Miles in second now. Bob back 1/10 in third. Joe behind him. And now it's switching up again. Charles behind you. He got caught checking out the sun. It happens. Oh, our leader's getting tangled up. This is going to give Joe a chance to get back in this. He just got to keep it clean. Oh, caution in one. Caution in one. We got a kerfluffle, and it's clear. They smell the blood in the water. They're trying too hard. Right now, Richard's showing the way. The only one ahead of the old TQ. Miles the second now at the line. Bob behind him by a little bit. Joe trying to catch them all up, and Joe's in the infield right now. What happens when they know you're doing good? Get too overconfident, over anxious. 20 seconds to go. Richard showing the way. That was dark blue, deep blue, or black. Number 45. That is time, drivers. Keep racing, keep racing. I'll let you know when you're all done. Looking for Mr. Joe to finish out here. And shut it down. Richard Doyle going to take it. New TQ, 30 and 401. Beating the old time by about 6 seconds. Miles going to hold on for a second there with 29 and 406. Bob with 28, 4 flat. Improving his time to third overall. Mr. Joe with 27, 406. Improving, but still going to line up fourth. All right, it's 6:50. Mains will start at 7:20. About a 30-minute break here, drivers. About 30 minutes. 7:20 for the mains. Race order will be the same. All right, drivers, practice is now open.
Seven point zero.
6.6,
7.0.
6.8,
7.0.
6.4,
7.5.
6.4, 6.9, 6.7,
7.3. 7.1.
Excuse me. Once again, mains at 7:20. My bad.
6.8,
Once again, mains at 7:20. That's 30-minute break.
6.9, 6.5, 6.4,
7.2.
6.4,
7.1. 7.4. 7.1. 7.2.
6.8,
7.2. 7.2. 7.0,
6.9, 6.9,
7.1, 7.3, 7.0, 8.4,
6.8,
7.4, 7.0, 7.7, 8.2, 7.4, 7.1, 7.6, 7.3,
6.9,
7.6, 7.2, 7.2, 7.4, 7.3, 8.7, 7.6, 7.6,
6.9,
8.5,
6.9,
7.5, 8.6,
6.8,
7.2,
6.9,
7.7,
6.9,
7.2,
6.7,
7.2, 7.5,
6.9,
7.0, 7.1, 7.5, 7.0, 7.2, 8.9, 7.6, 7.1, 7.3, 7.2,
6.7, 6.9,
7.1, 7.6, 7.6, 7.0, 7.8,
6.9,
7.4, 7.7, 7.6,
6.9,
7.3,
6.9,
7.4,
6.7,
7.2, 7.1, 8.0, 7.1, 7.0, 7.5, 7.4, 7.0, 7.4, 7.8, 7.3, 8.1, 7.0, 7.5, 7.2,
6.9, 7.0, 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.5, 7.2, 7.5, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.5, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3,
7.0, 7.1, 7.4,
6.9,
7.6, 7.4, 7.1, 7.2, 7.3,
All right, boys and girls, it's just that time. Fortunately, we had to take an extra few minutes there. But it's time to get ready to rock and roll. Mr. William Roberson tuning in, asking what classes are offered. We've got that on our Facebook page or our Facebook group pinned at the top. Mostly off-road buggy car based cars or off-road short course cars. Jump on the Facebook if you can, and we can give you the rundown there. All right, let's get my marshals down here. That's going to be our sportsman drivers.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes on the clock for short course late model. Let's get them out there and checked in.
Two minutes 30 seconds left. Two minutes left. "90 seconds left. "75 seconds left. "1 minute left.
All right, looks like we got a couple marshals out there. Let's turn these boys loose. Mr. Quintel's out of this one, looking for
45
Coleman
seconds
and
left.
Mike Raines to get checked in. You're out. All right.
"30 seconds left.
Don't forget, at the end of all racing tonight, we are doing podium pictures here in the staging area. So if you're top 3 or TQ,
15 seconds left.
or in our sportsman class, we'll take a group
10
picture of everybody just
seconds
because.
Less
All
than
right,
5 seconds.
let's see what we got here. Mr. Cole making a last-minute adjustment. We get one volunteer marshal down at the far end of the track. Mr. Richard Doyle will be appreciative. He don't want to try to do it all himself. Although these guys are supposed to be good enough, that's not an issue. We shall see if they've made the right adjustments tonight. All right, your top qualifier with 38 laps and 401.833 is going to lead us off. Mr. Charles Lazat lining up second is going to be Luke Smith. Third, Brent Bowen. Fourth, John Cola. Fifth, David Coleman. About to have 4 minutes of mayhem. And here we go. It's that. I'm not sure what we had there in turn one, but we'll see what we got. Charles out there styling and profiling. Mr. Luke trying to run him down here. He's a second behind him already. Cola to third by 2.1. Coleman 9/10 back and forth. And Mr. Brent trying to run him down back 1.2. Brent's running his indoor setup with the ride height adjustment and whatever tires. But I think the track has been a little challenging for everybody tonight. Oh, we got a kerfuffle. And Charles showing away 38.403. Luke on his tail. Your battle coming down the back straightaway between that purple and gray and the yellow and pink country time scheme. Luke sashaying down the front straightaway, causing him little time. Bowen dropping down to a 6.2 new fast lap. Cole with a 6.9 last time by. Coleman with a 6.7 new fast lap as well. Charles and Luke both with 6.1s. These boys are out front. This is between them two right now. Everybody else is battling for that final podium spot.
Two minutes left.
.38 lap pace for our top two. 1 second between them. Charles going a little wide. Luke might be catching some time here. There it is. New fast lap for Luke. 6.15. Back 7/10 at the line. Nicole, those are the leaders behind you, sir. Oh, Luke trying to make a pass on the outside. Oh, they tangle. Luke sideways. Charles gets back in front of him. Brent in third, back, dropping a 6.14 that time by. He's back about a lap and a half. Mr. Coleman behind them by 2 laps. Cola trying to run him down. Brent slowly creeping his way forward here. He's finally getting the car, used to the car. Cola with a 6.6 that time by. 40 seconds to go. 40 seconds to go. Charles holding on to lead here by 6/10, coming down the back straightaway. That purple and gray car in the lead. Luke all over his tail right now. Running on the edge of the groove there. Charles right in the bottom of the groove, or in the groove. This car's set up for it. Luke having to drive it a little more. 15 seconds to go. Looks like we're going to get 2 more laps, possibly. Maybe 1 more lap after this. We'll see. 5 seconds as they cross the line. There it is. Race it to the line. Race it to the line. And Luke pushing off a 2 is going to lock it in for Charles, taking that victory. Shut him down, drivers. Charles 39.404, Luke 39.405, difference of 1.1 at the line. Mr. Luke's got the fast lap of a 5.94. Brent Bowen with 37.401 is going to take third. Coleman with 34, Cola with 33. Great race between Luke and Charles, or Charles and Luke.
3 minutes left.
Luke, let me ask you a question. Were you shaking? I can tell. I had a feeling. Great race, guys. Great race. Cars to the table. Head back out of the track to Marshall. Slash Street. The time is meow.
2 minutes 30 seconds left.
I've got 2 cars checked in. Just looking for Mr. Evan to start heading on down here. Marshall start heading out the track.
2
Thank you,
minutes
gentlemen.
left.
Appreciate it. All right, drivers, minute 45 on the clock. Roll them off once again. Minute 45.
Ninety seconds left. "75 seconds left. "1 minute left. "45 seconds left.
Looks like my drivers are ready to rock and roll. Your top qualifier,
30 seconds left.
Scott or Randy Worstein. We're not sure which. I think Randy's up there now. Again. 35-4-1 is going to lead us off, followed by Evan and John.
15 seconds left. 10 seconds left.
And here we go. Whoa. Had a little kerfuffle in one, and it looks like Evan's going to get out front here at the moment. Scott and John at the line. He's made the right adjustments here. Right now, they're 1 and 2, nose to tail. Evans and Randy. Randy getting by him. Evan looping it out in the whiskers. Scott showing the way. Evan and John now
3 minutes
battling
left.
out. Whoa. John sideways. And now Evan's catching up to Randy again. 2.3 between them. Here they come down the front straightaway. A little over and under there. Not for position right between those two at the moment. But you don't quit. You keep digging because it's not over till it's over. John with an 8.8 that time. I had a new fast lap, previous lap, an 8.37. Evan with a 7.2 fast lap. And Randy with a 7.1. Now John dropping an 8.1. 145 down, 2:15 to go. Just about halfway in this one. Randy now with a 7 flat that time by. Evan with a 7.1. About
2 minutes left.
3.6 between our leaders, Randy and Evan. So John back a lap at the moment. Calabomber start heading this way. 1:20 to go. Leader rolling around there in the green and gray. Evan running the Lightning McQueen scheme, and Mr. John rocking the orange and black number 8.
One minute left.
You heard it there, 1 minute to go. Randy down to a 6.98 fast lap. Evan's got a 7.1. John with a 7.8. $20 seconds. Ooh, John going wide on turn 4. $10 seconds. Randy trying to put Evan a lap down here. Not going to happen. Randy got caught at the line. Going to take this one 33 and 4 flat. Evan's going to finish 33 and 407. Mr. John with 29 and 402.
3 minutes left. Two minutes 30 seconds left.
Looking for our bomber cars to get checked in. Got a check from Cola, TJ, Bags, and Coleman. All right, we got some
2 minutes
marshals out
left.
there. We're going to turn these boys loose. 2 minutes on that clock. Mr. Evans coming out there, though. Thank you, though. Mr. Miles wants to get that workout in. Maybe you can help out John right there. You guys can work both ends of the track.
$90 seconds left.
You out of this one? Need a minute's grace here. We'll tack that on. All right, just looking for Luke. Here he comes. Plenty of time, guys. We got a minute extra on the clock now.
Two minutes left. $90 seconds left. $75 seconds left. One minute left.
All right, all right, all right. Some of you guys might want to save those batteries, or you might run them down, kill some of that power. Never know. Anything's possible here. I'm just waiting for Mr. Rains to get back out here.
45 seconds left. 30 seconds left.
While we're waiting for Mr. Rains, let's go over some of these qualifying times, because this class definitely got an opportunity to be the best race of the night
15
here.
seconds left.
Your top qualifiers: John Cole with 35 and 4 flat.
10 seconds left.
TJ Nolan with 35 and 406.
Less than 5 seconds.
Luke's 34 and 401. Mike's 33 and 401. Wags 32 401, and Mr. Coleman 32 and 406. So still anybody's take here. Here comes Mr. Rains. He making a quick tire change. And let's slow him down, drivers. Let's slow him down. Give Mike a chance to get his scooter in the right spot. Gonna get 2 laps. Take it out. We're rolling. All right, here we go. John Cole lead us off, followed by TJ Nolan, Luke Smith, Mike Rains, Jason Wagner, David Coleman. And here we go. Oh, Luke throwing it out already. You just gonna drive on through him? No respect, I tell you. TJ getting back by him, throwing the power down there. Woo, he's low loose off of 2. Oh, Mike made some changes to that car. I think it actually looks better. You just got to drive it. It's Cola showing the way in that orange number 5. 36 lap pace here. Luke back 3 seconds in second. Dave Coleman behind him by just under half a second.
3 minutes left.
Wags back 2.6 and 4. TJ was 3/10 behind him in 5th. And Mike now taking over that spot after a little kerfluffle. And Coleman throws it in the infield. It's Cola, Smith, Wagner on the podium right now. The new fast lap, 6.76 for him. Rains back 2 seconds and 4. TJ behind him by a quarter second and 5th. Coleman back 1.7 and 6. Luke Smith drop a new fast lap of a 6.8. Cola has a fast time for the group of a 6.58. And Mr. Rains dropping a new fast time of a 7.1.
Two minutes left.
That's good. TJ was already spinning out there. He got help afterwards. TJ trying to hot dog this thing around the corner. That's always leads to a bad time, my experience. I've only seen it ever happen once. We actually had a cushion to work with at that point. It was cool. All right, wow, Mike Rains, new fast lap, 6.92, up to 3rd. Wags behind him by 1.2. Oh, Luke and Wags touching hips there. It didn't go so well for Wags. I think he was on the inside. Maybe he was on the outside.
One minute left.
Cola, Smith, Rains, Coleman in 4th. Wags, TJ all battling out for that 4th spot right now. Luke dropping a 6.43 new fast lap for himself. And looks like TJ is going to pull it over here. Up next, Buggy Late Model. Come on down. Get ready to rock and roll. Closest battle right now between Coleman and Wags for that 4th spot. Going down the back straightaway with 5 seconds to go. That is time you cross the line. You are done. Looking for Coleman and TJ. TJ's out. Coleman and shut it down. John Cola taking the top spot. TQ and win 35 and 4 flat. Luke Smith was second, 34 and 403 with the fast lap of a 6.43. Mr. Mike Raines coming out of nowhere to take over that 3rd spot with 33. Coleman with 33. Wags with 32. And TJ out after 27.
3 minutes left.
All right.
2 minutes 30 seconds left. Two minutes left.
All right, I've got a check-in from Brent, or excuse me, TJ, Mike, and Bob at the moment. Got a couple marshals out there already. Looking for Brent and Evan.
90 seconds left.
All right, drivers, we got a couple marshals out there. Turn them loose. You got, once again, 120 on that clock.
"75 seconds left. One minute left. "45 seconds left. "30 seconds left.
Mr. DJ Holman checking in. Says he's going to be here next year with a Tahoe full of cars. Yeah, good to hear that.
15 seconds left. 10 seconds left.
And if you want all the detailed results, hit up
Less than 5
rcscoringpro.com and find Newred Hobbies on there. All right, just looking for a check-in from Brent. Checking in one more time, sir. Nada. Got to jiggle the wire. Jiggle the handle. Not background interference right now. Sure. But fluctuating. And we're good to go. As far as we know, we'll see what happens here. All right, your top qualifier walking up the stairs right now, 40 laps and 401. Mr. Brent Bowen will lead us off when he gets a chance. Mr. TJ Nolan lining up number 2. Scott Werstein 3. Mike Raines 4. Evan Page 5. And Bob O'Sullivan in 6th. Scott's got to go see Santa downtown yet tonight, sit in his lap. Ha! All right, once again, Brent, TJ, Scott, Mike, Evan, and Bob. Tighten up here, boys. Tighten it up here a little bit. And here we go. Good clean start. Ooh, Brent getting all wild out there. DJ hot on his tail. Now Evan all over the back of Scott. Scott going wide off the corner. Evan throwing a hip check out there. Getting wild and crazy out there. Oh, Evan made a hard right there, and woo. Brent helps him out. Tag, you're it. Mike helps him out. And we're clear in 1. So about a minute into this, it's Brent, TJ, Mike, Scott, Bob, and Evan at the line.
3 minutes left.
Good check up there from Bowen. Good to see Mr. Bob back down here from Virginia. Hopefully on good terms this time, but either way, out here having a good time tonight. 120 down, 2:35 to go. 39 lap pace for Brent Bowen in the white 21. DJ back a lap in the gray or chrome car behind him. Scott trying to run him down, needs another lap back. Or now Evan in 3rd now. Mike to 4th by 4/10. Scott behind him by 2/10. So that battle for the final podium spot starting to heat up here.
Two minutes left.
Brent showing the way. Got a lap and change on TJ right now. Evan back about a lap in 3rd. That just overlap. Mike Raines trying to run him down. See if we can't find him down the front straightaway. He's back behind Evan by 3.3. Battling for that final podium spot. Scott back another 4.7. Bob a little bit more behind him in 6th.
1 minute left.
TJ going firewall deep through everybody and dodged most of it. Mike trying to catch Evan, but it's 3.3 still. It's got to find something here with just over 30 seconds to go. Evan dropping a 6.2. Mike with a 6.5. These boys turning it up here. Five seconds to go. And pick up our leader coming down the back straightaway. Going high and down underneath Mike. across the line, taking the victory. Looking for TJ and Bob to finish out here and shut it down. Brent Bowen taking the victory, 40 and 402. TJ with 38. Evan 35. Mike with 35. Evan getting that final podium spot there by a 1.9 at the line. Mr. Scott with 33 and Bob with 33.
3 minutes left.
Everybody out there a little wild and crazy. And it's time for a final race of the night. Sportsman, Mr. Richard Doyle, your top qualifier. By about 6 seconds over Miles Lazat.
2 minutes,
Who's
30
going to line up
seconds
second?
left.
Bob Rumplash in third. Joe Miller in fourth. Hoping to spoil everybody's party tonight.
Two minutes left.
Richard's dad's watching online. Love to give it a shot. Well, you know what to do. Just got to beat up the kid, take his car, or take the wheel away from him, come out here and run it. It's like big cars. There's a lot
90
to it.
seconds left.
Got to keep it simple. All right, we got a couple marshals out there. We're going to turn these boys loose.
$75 seconds left. One minute left. $45 seconds left. $30 seconds left.
All right, looks like our driver's ready to rock and roll. Once again, the order for this one, Richard Doyle, Miles Lazat, Bob Rumplash, and Joe Miller.
15 seconds left.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. Let's get him back in the right order, gentlemen. And here we go. Boys can do. Good clean start. Bob worked the timing just right. Snuck ahead of Miles there. See if Miles can respawn. Oh, your leader getting it all wrong in turn one. He's dropping down to third now. Plenty of time, guys. Plenty of time. We're only 30 seconds into this one. Richard sending it deep. Oh, everybody gets in the kerfluffle. Richard driving through the infield now. Oh, he's spinning out a little bit. You got to take a deep breath. You got to keep your composure. Miles out in the lead now. That purple and gray short course late model coming down the back straightaway. Joe up to second. Richard taking it back. Bob not far behind him. Oh, they get tangled up.
3 minutes left.
Plenty of time, guys. Plenty of time. Just get it straight and get it going. $120 down, $240 to go. Miles showing the way by 8/10 over Bob. Here they come down to 3 and 4 off the corner. Slow and steady. Miles getting it done right now. And Mr. Richard. Gotta take a deep breath. Regain his composure. Get back into this one. We're not even halfway yet. Still time to get back into this one. Only down, not quite a lap yet, so plenty of time. He's got to run smooth lines here. Mr. Miles dropping a new fast lap, 7.5. Joe has a 7.0. Bob's got a 7.5. Richard has a 7.0. A couple of 7 flats from Richard and be right back into it. Now Joe Miller still in the lead here. And he's sideways. Now Miles over the back of him again. Joe going for the shortcut through 1. Almost paid the price. Miles underneath him in the corner. Joe slams the door on him. Miles doing the under. Joe taking it back. Great battle here. Bob back 2 seconds for the new fast time. Last time by was a 7.5. Richard dropping a 6.9. New fast lap for the group. He's back into this one. The whole field is separated just over 2 seconds.
1 minute left.
Bob having a little issue in 3. Not sure what happened there, but Richard getting in front now. Richard's up in the mix. Going wide through 3 and 4. He's trying to pass on the high side, I guess. Giving tappy tap to Miles. He just drives by him on the outside. Looks like he got a special match set on that one. Richard back to the lead now. 30 lap pace, 4 flat. Miles behind him by 1.5. Joe back 4 tenths. Make that 5 tenths in third. Bob back 3 seconds in fourth. With 20 seconds to go, it's still anybody's chance to take this one. Mr. Richard throwing a big stamp on this one right now. See if he can't get it done. Oh no, the field gets tangled up in 2. That's going to give Richard a chance to put everybody a lap down here. That is time. Race it to the line. Mr. Bob is done. Richard going to take the victory here. Miles going to hold on for a second there at the last second. Joe with third. Bob going to hold on for fourth. What a race, guys. Woo. That is the end of racing. We're about to get out the awards here and do some podium ceremonies. I want to thank everybody for tuning in online. And since Thanksgiving's Thursday, I don't think we're racing the off-road Thursday. We'll see. Maybe. We'll see. It's a tough call to do. I'm with you. And it might be a Friday deal. We'll see. We're going to have to discuss that. So either way, stay tuned to our Facebook for the latest and greatest information. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you then.